such an asshole.
We've been getting some good requests here today over at assholeconsulting.com, where I, the world's only professional asshole, will answer your questions as long as you pay me money because I'm a whore and you're my John. And there's nothing wrong with that because we're all whores and Johns, both roles we play throughout life. All right, enough economic philosophy about prostitution. And I will get to the competent man's question later. I missed his super chat. Hello, asshole. I found your channel recently, and I'm slowly working my way through your videos during my free time. Many thanks for publicizing people's mistakes and monetizing them so the rest of us can learn from them. Your commentary can sometimes be useful, what I know. Now that the pleasantries, I mean sucking your dick out of the way, onto my sob story for sympathy points from a random on the internet. You're not random. You paid me. Got me too'd in college. Gave up on working for my degree. Somehow got cleared of the charges. Well, probably there was no evidence of you doing them. That would be my guess. And graduate the degree in biochemistry, albeit with a shitty GPA. I am aiming to get a master's in biomedical engineering since it would be more practical than academic. Would it be better to spend a few years working and paying down my student debt while gaining experience / publications, recommendation letters for grad school? Or would it be better to bank on affirmative action and get the master's done as fast as possible, although it will likely be from a lower tier school and step into a higher paying career? Also, as a corollary, good word, since the first option would allow me to potentially get into a higher tier school, does the caliber of school matter when it comes to employment down the line? Generally, no. To answer that, unless you go to like the Ivy League, it doesn't matter where you go. It matters what you major in. Also, your two other variables, IQ, intelligence certainly helps, but then your work ethic, how much you work. It's not rocket scientists. You work more, you're smarter, and you get a hard degree in an accredited school. You yourself is what's going to make your success. Not if you could get in, like, I don't know, your biomed, let's say Caltech, I guess would have, or MIT. Certainly a prestigious thing. That'll open a couple more doors, but no, I wouldn't worry about like I always get a kick out of people in California. I got accepted into California Riverside, but the University of California, UCLA, might off. Should I wait to get into the better school? Like, dude, no one gives a shit. Not even California does anyone give a shit. It's all shitty schools. You're all Marxists. All right. Riverside, the employer's going to, what's your degree? They're going to look at skills and everything. Heck, they don't even look at your GPA after a while. So that's something good for you going on there. But no, I would go to a school that's affordable, fits into your lifestyle. Like, you don't have to commute far. It's nearby. You could go online, get a good GPA, get good grades, work hard. So I wouldn't worry about where. Let me know how much of your tax money you'd like back for your tax. What, are you living on the dole? All right. Here's what I'm going to recommend you do. Only because I recommend this for everyone. I would recommend you work because since you were 5, you've been in school. And regardless of your career, profession, or degree choice, you can't be removed from the real world for so long that you don't know what it is. That then when you're dropped into the real world with an advanced degree, you lack some basic either job hunting skills. I don't want to call them professional skills. Like you're even more of a rookie with a huge degree. And about the only place that works is where you go work for academia, where nobody ever leaves school. They've been there since they were 5 years old, once as a student, now as a teacher. And they're like, you got an idea. I mean, look at Noam Chomsky, for God's sake. Anyway, and you'd probably want to take a break. I mean, aren't you sick of school? Your brain needs a rest. It'd be good for your mental health. You don't have that much debt, but yeah, shore up your finances. Absolutely. And then go have some fun. You know, because God almighty, if we keep going with this progressive credentialism, you know, people are kids. Adults are going to be 30 by the time they graduate with a degree that, you know, an advanced enough degree that anyone's going to take them seriously or hire them. And then you're old, or at least middle age. So to gain some world experience, just to go be an adult, to have fun, set up a budget, have your own place, go to work, figure out what it's like working, apply for jobs, see how hard it is to apply for jobs. Get some real world experience. So you're not this theoretical academic, you know, who it's kind of like this. it's like, should I go get laid by a girl or not? And let me tell you where I'm going with this. Because for academics who never worked in the real world and just studied in theory, it's like someone who's never gone on a date or gotten laid jerking off and claiming to be an expert at sex. You got to get outside into the real world. You got to get laid to have some experience. Like, oh, I see. Oh, this is a different ball of wax. No matter how much porn you may have watched, it's not the same thing as executing it yourself. So I'd say life is the same way. You got to go out and actually do it. I'm not saying doing it forever, but a year or two, until you're like, oh, okay. And for any other reason, take a break and go have some fun. You'll actually grow way more as an adult. And then you'll have a toe and some experience in the real world. And then you'll get your master's degree or doctorate, however far you want to go. But then you'll know people better. You know the interview process. You won't be this completely theoretical person who's grown up in a bubble and is most academics and professors and intellectuals today. You need a little street smarts, a little street life. So that's what I would double check the employability of your biomedical engineering degree, master's anyway. Anything with bio tends to be just as hard as all the other STEM majors, but just not as good employment prospects. So double check. But yeah, man, I take a break. And man, after you got Me Too'd, I think you could probably use a break from academia in a college setting. I think you could just go and chill out. So there we go. Let me go. Competent Man had a miss super chat for $5. Even if you get more money after the MBA, it almost never justifies the cost. He's not talking about your medical degree. This is from a previous one. Plus, you'll be working 60 hours a week for TPS reports. You are absolutely right, Competent Man. Absolutely right. That's another opportunity cost I did not factor into my very slipshod calculations and estimates. All right. Any super chats? No. Oh, thanks for telling us about Western Governors University. No problem, man. Nope. Hey, they're the future. Online education is the future, especially for things you don't need physical labs for. All right, that's it. Questions, answers, asshole. Oh, by the way, for those who question, get the book Worthless, The Young Person's Indispensable Guide to Choosing the Right Major. Also get the book Bachelor Pad Economics. That'll help you with your degree choice and life management choice. And then for all the boys out there, although I guess the girls can read this too, the Book of Numbers, Analyzing ROI in the Pursuit of Women. It's low. It's low. My dad, he's like, what's your next book? I'm going to do an actuarial study on the ROI of the Pursuit of Women. It's low. I know. I got to prove it, though. I was expecting more girls to read. I was expecting a significantly more backlash. And most people are like, yep, kind of sucks. Nope, don't do it. Teenage suicide, don't do it. All right, see you guys later. Toodles.